Hey YouTube, happy Chinese New Year to all the Chinese people and to anybody else who celebrates it. Last night was very interesting. This is my second Chinese New Year. Lots of fireworks, but their fireworks are a little different. Not so much flashy as they are noisy. They make a lot of noise, big bangs, and they were up hours. In fact, this morning I woke up around 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 in the morning over and over. I couldn't go back to sleep because my neighbors were firework happy. So I haven't made a video in almost a week now. I've had a lot of things that I had to think about. My job wrote me an email, because they didn't even bother to call, to tell me that the school is closing down and I can no longer work here. But since I'm under contract, it's actually cheaper for them to keep me on doing something until my contract finishes in 4 months. So right now I'm thinking of taking a job in Hong Kong, which I have to send some of my documents today. That, or I'm going to go to Japan. Fireworks again. They're really happy with that. Okay, one more thing that I'm going to be doing this week is I'm going to be creating a maybe 6 to 8 minute video of how it is like to teach in Asia. What did I go through? How did I get the job? Basically, if you want to come teach in Asia, you can. You don't have to have any experience or any education whatsoever except for a high school degree. So I'm going to be explaining that process and the different options you have, and also the more education you have, the more options you're going to that are going to be available to you. Though they're not going to be that much different. So some places will pay you more, some places don't really care. They just want it for the show, just to say, hey, my teacher's educated, but they really don't care very much. And also there's a lot of challenges to teaching. It's whether do you want to travel and pretend you're teaching, or do you actually want to teach? Because actually wanting to teach is very difficult with a lot of situations that are going on in Asia, and I'll explain that does vary from country to country. So if you have any questions about that, or any questions that you want me to answer during that video, please go ahead and send them to me beforehand, and I'll make sure to include those. So that's pretty much all that I wanted to talk about right now. I've got a lot of things to think about, of where I want to go, what I want to do. There's always the possibility of South Korea, Vietnam, which I'm considering also. And I'm going to basically hang back the next 4 months. They're going to move me to a school that I don't like. I really, really don't like the school. It's called Kaohsiung, and the town is called Kaohsiung, and there's another place called Chengding. That's where I was before I came here. I would much rather go to Chengding, but I have this gut feeling that I always know that I'm going to move to Kaohsiung. But it's only 4 months, and I can handle it. I can handle the 4 months, and then I'll just, go to a different city. I didn't want to leave so early, but things happen, and sometimes you just got to roll with the punches, right? So please comment, rate, and subscribe.